US President Donald Trump has expressed his belief that his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin, wants to end the Ukraine war. And this is despite inconclusive talks in Moscow. Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner as well, they huddled into the early hours with Putin, but reached no breakthrough on halting Europe's worst conflict since World War II. That meeting lasted nearly 5 hours with no clear outcome. The Kremlin said afterwards that it found parts of the US plan to end the war unacceptable, even though the proposal includes Ukraine ceding parts of the eastern Donbass region that it still holds nearly 4 years after Russia's invasion. Now, Team Trump prepares for a meeting with Kyiv's top negotiator. Two US officials told AFP that Witkoff and Kushner were due to meet Rustem Umerov in Florida on Thursday, that is today. Now, to follow up on the Kremlin talks.
President Putin had a very good meeting yesterday with Jared Kushner and with Steve Witkoff. What comes out of that meeting, I can't tell you, because it does take two to tango. You know, Ukraine, I think we have something pretty well worked out with them.
NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte again welcomed Trump's effort to reach a peace deal with Russia and reaffirmed the alliance's strong commitment to supporting Ukraine through winter. Speaking after a meeting of NATO foreign ministers, Rutte said that support to Ukraine continues unabated.
Ukraine's security is closely linked to our own. Our support must continue unabated to help Ukraine defend itself today and deter tomorrow, for their own sake and for ours.
The European Commission has tabled a proposal to use emergency European Union powers to seize frozen Russian assets to fund a $105 billion reparations loan for Ukraine and, if necessary, overruling Belgium's veto. Putin has accused Kyiv's European allies of sabotaging US-led efforts to end the nearly 4-year-long war in Ukraine. He reiterated his long-held position that Russia has no plans to attack Europe, a concern regularly voiced by some European countries. He, however, said that if Europe decides to wage a war, Russia is ready. Germany on Wednesday became the first European nation to deploy the Arrow air defense system built to intercept intermediate-range ballistic missiles such as Russia's Oreshnik, as it seeks to counter what it sees as growing threats from Moscow. Now, coming back to Ukraine, things remain tense on the battlefield, as they always have been, in a war which has nearly lasted 4 years already. Russian troops have been grinding forward across the front line against Ukrainian forces. Earlier this week, Moscow claimed to have captured the important stronghold, but a Ukrainian army unit fighting in the city said urban combat was still ongoing. Attacks on Ukraine continue. Russia hit the eastern city of Slavyansk with 9 aerial bombs in one day, injuring at least 8, of which 2 were children. Emergency crews worked through the night to clear rubble and search for survivors.